In this video, I will discuss how to use SynthEBD to distribute body slides to NPCs, and how to tie this functionality into texture distribution to ensure visual consistency. You'll start by going to the General Settings menu and setting your body shape distribution mode to BodySlide. Then you can choose if you want to do it through OBody or AutoBody. Of course, you'll need to make sure that mod is installed. OBody NG is compatible. You will also need to go into the BodySlide app and build your bodies with zeroed sliders and morphs enabled. I'm assuming if you're watching this video that you know how to do that. If not, look up how to build body slides on YouTube or Google and follow the instructions you find. Now I'll go to the OBody integration menu. The first tab on the left shows the body slides that you have set up. There's a drop-down menu that lets you select male or female body slides. Right now I have Himbo installed, along with one additional Himbo body slide, so I'll select male. SynthEBD will automatically read in all body slides that you currently have installed. You can see that the Himbo default body slides have a green border, but the custom body slide has a yellow one. This is because SynthEBD needs a description of how the body slide looks. SynthEBD comes with built-in definitions for the default body slides, but you'll need to annotate those definitions yourself for any additional body slides that you install, or use the purple import button at the bottom to read in those definitions from someone who has already annotated them. Now let's open one of the body slide settings. You can see it has a name, which you can change to whatever you'd like. It also has a field for the body slide that this setting references, and this field starts out locked. You can unlock and edit this if you want, but be warned that this is read in automatically to match the name of the body slide XML file that you have installed. So if you mess it up, it could lead to unpredictable behavior when SynthEBD tries to apply it in-game. Most users should never need to edit this. Notes, just like for subgroups, are for you to describe what the body slide looks like. If there's anything special, you'll want to remember about it later. It has no impact on body slide distribution. It's just for your reference. Almost all of the other options here behave exactly the same as for texture subgroup distribution, so I'll refer you to that video to learn how these settings work. The new element here is the descriptors menu. Here you have to describe what this body slide looks like. You can see that in the build category, I have annotated this body slide with a medium build. It's not too skinny, and not hulking and enormous either. This will be used to pair the body slide with corresponding textures later in this video. Different body slides will have different annotations to reflect how they look in-game. These descriptors live in the body descriptors menu on the left side. Descriptors have a category and different values within that category. You can make new categories and values if the existing ones aren't sufficient for your purposes. Descriptor values can also have distribution rules. These work the same as for texture subgroups. If you assign distribution rules to a descriptor, they will be inherited by any body slide, which is tagged by that descriptor value. And NPCs will have to comply with these distribution rules to receive the body slide. If you download a new body slide from the Nexus, you'll see that it gets a yellow border, and you'll be warned that it hasn't yet been annotated with descriptors. You'll need to go into its descriptor menu and select any descriptors that apply to it. But what happens for body slides that look different at low versus high NPC weights? For example, on the Nexus page for the Whelp to Warrior preset, it says it's supposed to look skinny or slight at low weight, whereas at max weight, it's supposed to look hulking and powerful. To handle this, we'll use the clone button and set different annotations for different body weights. I'll clone this preset twice, and then call the variants low weight, medium weight, and high weight. Note that they all manage the same actual body slide preset. Now I'll restrict the low weight to a range from 0 to 25. Then I'll set medium weight from 26 to 74. Finally, I'll set high weight from 75 to 100. I'll set the low weight descriptor to slight. For medium, I'll select medium. And for the heavy weight, I'll check the box for powerful. At the time of recording, there was a bug that stopped the border from refreshing when you checked a descriptor box. This has since been fixed. Now all of the male body slides are annotated, and we have different descriptors describing the same body slide at different weights. Now how do we pair body slides with textures to ensure visual consistency? Usually the texture that you care about is the body normal map, since this is the one that controls body muscularity. For example, in tempered skins for males, we see ripped, natural, smooth, and sleek options. Ripped is going to look very muscular, while natural and smooth look lean and athletic, and sleek has very little muscle definition. This is what the author named them. In real life, I think I look pretty natural, but unfortunately nothing like that texture. For sleek, we probably want to avoid pairing it with body slides that are supposed to look really muscular. So we'll go down to the disallowed BodySlide descriptors, which is a menu that appears when you set your body shape distribution mode to BodySlide, and select the powerful descriptor. Now NPCs who get the sleek texture can't get a powerful BodySlide. Now we can go to ripped, which is supposed to be for very muscular NPCs, and select powerful in their allowed descriptors list. Now if an NPC gets this texture, they also have to get a BodySlide annotated as powerful. For something that's in the middle, we don't want to limit the range of BodySlides too much, but we know that they still have muscle definition, so we wouldn't want them getting paired with chubby BodySlides. So, I'll go into the disallowed descriptors and select the build, chubby option. Now SynthEBD will avoid creating a visual inconsistency if an NPC who has a BodySlide with a big belly gets a lean body normal map with six-pack abs. In addition to the BodySlides and descriptors, your O-body settings will have their own list of attribute groups, and these can be imported from the General Settings menu if you make new ones there. Any modifications you make to these groups here will be available to your BodySlide and descriptor rules. In the Miscellaneous menu, you'll find a button to set your race menu INE file to the correct values for O-body and Auto-body to work. You'll also find lists of BodySlide group names, which are how SynthEBD classifies your installed BodySlides as male or female. I think this list should be comprehensive, but if you have a BodySlide not showing up, check its group in its slider presets XML file and add it to the male or female list if it's not already there. Finally, there's a toggle for verbose scripts, which will show a notification in-game when a BodySlide is applied to an NPC, and also log it in your Papyrus log if you have that enabled in your Skyrim INI files. This is how texture and body shape pairing works in SynthEBD. It's flexible and extensible, so you can add your own custom descriptors, or just use the default ones provided. That's all there is to it.